Zack Ohren mixed and mastered the new record. And we've done quite a few releases with Zack Ohren already.
And so the rest of the process was kind of done via email. This is, I think, the 4th or 5th time we've worked with Zack in that way.
Paul brings out the performance end of the band, and then having Zack Ohren come in to mix and master the record. It's a really great combination because Paul is, he comes from the old school way of recording where he's been doing this since the early 70s, and Zack is more on the modern age.
It's just a good process. As we're removed from the studio a few weeks, Zack wasn't in there recording with us, so he gets to, get all the music from a different point of view.
We're really comfortable working with each other and able to communicate really well with each other exactly what we're looking for, which sometimes can be a little shady when you're describing music and things like that, but he was really on point, got everything done for us.
He'll listen to the stuff and basically do a rough mix for us, and then from there we tailor it back and forth via email and just getting different versions from Zack, and then we tweak things as we go.
Over the last few records, I think Zack's really kind of nailed it as far as getting the atmosphere of the band, sonically getting things sounding right. The drum sound, I think, has just gotten better.
Easily the best drum production I've ever had with Immolation since I joined the band. Everything's clear, you get to hear all the little things that I'm doing. So yeah, I couldn't be happier with that.
It's always an interesting process, but in the end, we're extremely happy with it, and I think we really got a great production.
Yeah, couldn't be happier. He was very attentive to everything we wanted to hear. Sounds great, man. I'm real happy with the sound of it.
Another difference with this record is that we had the addition of Alex Bouks to the mix. Alex did all the touring for the Atonement cycle. He actually didn't record on the Atonement record because he joined the band just after it was recorded.
We were just very happy that he was able to finally, record with the band and add some of his flavor to Immolation's music.
So we've got Alex in the studio recording rhythm guitar and leads, which is something that none of the other albums have had, and it lends a different sound and a different vibe to this album that I really enjoyed. I was really looking forward to that, shaking things up a little bit and having another guitar in there, so that was great.
The rhythm tracks on his end and do a bunch of leads on the record. So it was really cool to have him part of this for the first time.
Especially the solos, which is where I think Alex shines on this record. I think his solo style definitely lended itself perfectly, and you'll see that he brings like a really cool vibe, especially to a couple of songs on this record. He's got some of my favorite solos on it because they're very dark and they really brought out the atmosphere. So I look forward to doing the live sets where we can go back and forth on the solos in a song. It's something I've never done, so it'll be fun for the next touring cycle.